Good morning, friends and fellow traders. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options, coming to you with the morning market preparation video for June 27th. 2018. Well, hey, it looks like we're set for an exciting hump day here. As all of a sudden, and as a matter of fact, in just the last 5 minutes, we've gone from futures pointing to a negative open to just slightly positive, as apparently the president has issued his tech rules or something against theft of U.S. tech, and they're not as severe as what the market was expecting. So all of a sudden I wrote the morning blog and it was looking like we were going to see another gap down, and now suddenly this has changed and the market is showing bullishness. So we're getting a major flip here all of a sudden in the market. We've got to be very, very careful here this morning, not to get too excited, not to rush into a trade, because this can certainly flip back just as quickly as we went positive. So be careful with that. Don't chase this. Wait for good quality trades if you're planning to enter new positions. Let's take a look at where we are right at the moment. You can see as we look right now, we were at once gapping down into here. Now we're showing that we're going to open just slightly positive here on the Dow, and we're still bouncing around fast in the futures market here. So be really careful as we approach the morning. This could get better. It could get worse. It's hard to say when we're reacting so emotionally to a news event. All right, let's take a look at the SPY. Oh, by the way, please notice that even though we might be responding positively this morning, at least as of now, the market is going to open underneath its downtrend here in the Dow. So let's keep in mind, current downtrend is in play, and nothing changed yesterday, and at least at this point in time, that has not changed this morning. If we take a look at the SPY, you'll see exactly the same thing. Any rally back, as a matter of fact, should be watched very closely as the potential for a failure. So please keep that in mind. That is right here where we would expect to see some kind of failure. We run into resistance, we run into the downtrend, and the potential failure that could occur right there at price resistance. So be careful of that, and be careful how you race into the market and react to a news event. In just a few seconds that I've been recording this, we've now gone back slightly negative in the future. So remember, this is going to bounce around a lot as the market tries to digest this news and what it really means. So the SPY is still in a current downtrend, and we're going to have to watch that carefully, how we want to trade this. Now, I'm always one that wants to wait. I'm patient for my trades and disciplined to how I trade. So I want to see a recovery of this downtrend. I don't worry about picking the bottom. As a matter of fact, what I want to do is see that recovery of the downtrend, get above it. I want proof that we're going to hold it as support, and that's when I get long. And right now, obviously, we're a ways away from that. And this could still take considerable time to recover from as this market tries to discern what this really means for the overall so-called trade war. Let's take a look at the Qs. Qs responding back this morning a little bit as well. We're getting a little bit of a bounce, but let's keep in mind we're still beneath our downtrend here, that nothing has really changed here in the market. So watch that closely. And also IWM pulling back and is still underneath this level of resistance. See how we drop through this support? And one of my rules, if we lose a support level, the only way I'm going to be interested in buying it is if we prove that that is now going to hold as support. I am in no way, shape, or form in any hurry to rush in to buy anything as the stock or the indexes are moving back up to test resistance. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If not, let me know, because I'd like to help you with that. It's a problem that plagued me for years, and something you have to pay attention to. Also, kind of keep it in mind that while you might be feeling pressure to find a trade, you're racing around all the time. Remember, trading is a marathon. It's not a sprint, and not every day is a good day to trade. So make sure you stick to your rules, maintain your discipline in your trading as you move forward. Let's take a look at the VIX. The VIX has been showing that fear popping up here. We broke above this resistance area. Yesterday we pulled back a little bit and testing that area as support. If this actually gets bullish today, we could see that drop back below that support level, or excuse me, this resistance, because we haven't really proved yet that that support with buyers or fear creeping up after that. But we could drift back down below that if this news is actually going to push the market back up. So kind of keep that in mind. It's looking pretty good here at the moment as we test this level, where we're kind of at a decision point. Will the market become more fearful or less fearful? And we'll need to watch this level pretty closely. Let's take a look at T2122. T2122 is the 4-week new high, new low ratio. And I get asked this question a lot. Where can I find T2122? I don't know if it's on other trading platforms, to tell you the truth. I just know that it is on my trading platform, TC2000. And I think it's one of the best charting platforms out there. And it just gives me really good data, and I can quickly access the charts I want to access. As a matter of fact, here in the near future, I will be making some videos on this to show you how I use it. Not that that's anything special over what anyone else does. So first off, we see we rallied a little bit yesterday. We're right back up here in this mid-range of T2122. That means we have room to go higher or lower. We're kind of in the middle of the range. So, you know, no directional call here from T2122. We're in the middle of the range, and we have the potential to go either direction. The good news is we do have the room to go higher now, and the bad news is we have room to go lower. So be careful and plan your day with the idea that anything is possible here. Let's take a look at the economic calendar. Economic calendar this morning has a kind of a busy day here. We have durable goods orders this morning. Those are expected to look good today. International trade in goods, the deficit is expected to grow today here at 8:30. So as these news reports come out, they can move the market around a little bit. We have pending home sales. Pending home sales are expected to improve just slightly, but really remain pretty flat overall on the year. And of course, then the EIA petroleum status report, which can move the oil markets around significantly. This number is not forecast forward, so it's a little bit difficult to know kind of what will happen. We just have to wait for the market reaction on that. Keep in mind, we have a few other outside reports that aren't expected to move the market, a couple of bond releases, and 2 Fed speakers today to be aware of. On the earnings calendar, we have about 20 companies reporting earnings today, and you know, we're hearing from companies like RAD this morning. RAD reporting earnings. Also GIS this morning reporting earnings. Looks like GIS is reporting positively. Nice. And then we have, oops, I'm sorry, RAD is this afternoon. I apologize. RAD is this afternoon. I think Monsanto was this morning. So we'll have to watch these and see how these reports come in today. And then also this afternoon we will hear from Bed Bath & Beyond and a few other companies. So watch those earnings reports. Let's remember that trading can often create an awful lot of pressure for the person sitting there looking at charts and feeling the pressure to trade. Let's keep in mind that good trading requires discipline and requires patience, and you want to be very watchful of price action. Try to approach the market every day without a bias, and that's what I attempt to do with this video every morning, is to give you an unbiased look at the indexes and help you plan your day. So if this is the first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor, click that subscribe button on YouTube, the follow me button on Facebook, click those thumbs up buttons and drop a comment. I really do appreciate those. And everyone, feel free to share this video with any friends and family that you might find that may find this helpful. Everyone, take care. Have a fantastic day. I wish you great profits, and I will talk to you all very soon, bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one, everyone.